What's happening? Salute.
Hello, everybody.
I'm Loke.
I'm Amanda.
Welcome to this segment and section of Kings and Queens. Today we'll be talking about the antics of an addict. And I'm going to run it down real quick and then I'm going to give it to my baby. You know how we do. The antics of an addict. It's no telling what an addict will do, especially when they're going through it. They need their, I call it medicine because, you know, it's a sickness, it's a disease, whatever it is they got going on, whether it's alcoholism, drugs, depression, whatever. If they're at that point to where it's no talking to them, then it's no talking to them. They already made their minds up, made their decisions up. They're going to do what they do. An addict doesn't give a damn about anybody, more or less. First and foremost, they don't even care about themselves. I'm speaking as a recovering addict, so whatever I'm talking to you, however you feeling, I mean, own up to what you do, because we had to do it, and those that recovered all over the world, they had to do it. You have to own up to what you got going on. I mean, come on, man. Woman, man, both alike. I'm talking to both sides at this point. Addicts gonna be addicts no matter what. So as far as the trusting, the lying, the stealing, the putting yourself in those situations and wondering why things are happening to you, you gotta know what you signed up for. Meaning, whatever you got going on as far as getting high, drinking, whatever, abusing substances, you have to always know what you are signing up for. That all comes with a price. If you're getting high, you staying with your folks, that's not going to last long because they're going to catch on to what you're doing, especially if they're not using. Now you're on a mission because you want to do your thing and you're having somebody telling you what to do. An addict is not going to listen to nothing but whatever that drug or alcohol is telling them to do. So now you got to get out. And I'm speaking on my experiences when I was going through it. I couldn't stay with my folks. I was driving them crazy. I was driving myself crazy. So all these rules and regulations they had running a normal life, I didn't have a normal life. I'm not normal. I'm never going to be normal. My baby ain't going to be normal. The other addicts out there, come on, face up. You're not normal. You're out there. But don't get it twisted. Some of the most smartest, some of the most prosperous, some of the most genius people are addicts. Either they were or they still are addicts. So remember, own up to what you're doing, face it. And as far as these rehabs and rehabilitations, you're not going to get cured by them people, by those facilities. It has to start with you. You have to want to change. You have to want to stop. You got to get tired of being sick and tired. Mm-hmm. Nothing else. Nobody can help you but yourself. And until you do, yeah, you saw I'm getting in it now. I don't shoot the camera. That means I'm really being serious. Baby, tell them now. Tell them. I'm serious, man. This ain't a joke, man. This is not a joke. But we love to laugh and cut up, but on the same time.
Got my hair all messed up.
What's all good, baby? Listen to me. You're still beautiful. You're beautiful, baby. We both are. That's what I'm saying. You are too. Love life, man. Own up to what you're doing. And it's actually funny to look at the things that me and her done. We can laugh at what we used to do. When the time, all we had to do, all it was crying, tears. Pain,
some crazy
sadness.
Stuff. Yeah.
You can laugh at how you look at yourself and see and say, "Oh my God, I cannot believe I just did that."
Yes, that is.
Or I did that.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Man, look here. I can go on and on for days about this situation, but to those of you that are suffering and still sleepwalking, man, our prayers go out to you for real because it's a hard journey, and if you can't grip a hold of what you got going on, it's not going to be a good ending. We were both blessed. Mm-hmm. Her father passed, God rest his soul. She went bananas. My mom passed, made me go bananas. That was it. I didn't care about nothing. She didn't care about nothing. But look, we rocked it out. We did what we had to do. We gave ourselves a clean slate. We talked to the man upstairs, up above. We begged and prayed that this day would happen, that we are able to talk to you. And try to get it in your head that it's always room for change if you want to. So parents and brothers, sisters, moms, dads, uncles, nephews, nieces, cousins that got them addicts living with you, understand me, they ain't gonna stop until they want to stop. That's what it is. But if you got money to spend and send them to them things because them facilities thinking that it's gonna change them, go ahead. It works for some people, but to a hardcore addict, he's not gonna stop. She's not gonna stop unless they want to. And on that note, I'm gonna say salute with my talking right now, but I'm gonna let my baby do it. I'm gonna let her do a thug thizzle. That's just how we rock. You know what I'm saying? So take it, baby.
I feed off of him, he feeds off of me. So
All right.
But yeah, so what I want to talk to y'all about is some of the addict behaviors. I know it's very tough to go through, whether it be your child, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. I mean, it's hard. It's very hard. And the first thing, one of the things I really want to talk to y'all about is the dangers of this, okay? Maybe when I tell you this will, if you do have an addict living with you, you have got to stop enabling them. My mother let me get down to rock bottom. Nothing. She quit giving me money. She quit making my life easy for me to get high. Okay? And I love you, Mama. Thank you for that. If you see this video, thank you. You're a blessing to me, and I'm telling these people this because they need to know this enabling needs to stop. Okay? I know you don't want them to be put out on the streets, but sometimes that's what it takes.
That's tough love.
That's tough love. But that's what had to happen to me before I woke up. I had my rude awakening. I had a spiritual, well, let's call it a spiritual awakening, because I realized, hey, my mom is not supporting this. I don't have nobody to support me. I'm on drugs. I can't get a job. So I think I'm just going to go out and sell drugs. That's what I thought. Until I got caught. You always get caught. Don't anybody out there using, do not think for 1 second that they are not going to catch up with you, because they are. They are. You might be going 1, 2, 3 years selling dope and thinking, oh, I'm good. They don't know. They know. I promise you. You are not invisible. I can go outside, and I'm an addict, okay? So I'm not stereotyping nobody, and I'm not judging anybody, because I want to help y'all. This is why we have this channel. But I can walk outside, and there's probably about, how far are you say from here? The garbage can is at this apartment place.
2-minute walk.
About a 2-minute walk. I'm gonna tell you something. You can go out here on my balcony. I can look out there, and there can be somebody standing from my balcony to that garbage thing, and I can spot them if they're an addict. I can just do that. I don't know. We can spot each other. You see what I'm saying? So
An addict knows an addict.
yes. So what I'm saying is, do you think that the law enforcement and probation and parole don't know that you're out there using dope? Do you not know that you're about to throw the rest of your life away?
That's right.
On this bullshit? I mean, why? Why would you do that? Why did I do that? I did it because I'm an addict.
And guess what? Not to cut you off, baby, but while you're in the midst of all that, hustling and selling dope, guess what? It's always the closest one to you that'll screw you and do you.
Yes.
Remember that.
Yes.
It's always the closest one to you that'll screw you and do you. If he's an addict, she's an addict, and y'all in the game together, okay, how long you think that's going to last? Till them folks come to them. You thought that was your folks, but they're really not anymore, because the drug got them. They're the drugs folks. So they're going to do whatever they need to do to either stay out of jail or get that next fix.
Yeah, that's it.
Whether it's turning their own mama in.
That's true.
Come on, man.
That's true. But what my main point what I'm trying to get at is, stop enabling. If you've got an addict living with you, just stop enabling them. And I'm going to tell you something that I learned. When I was using, I would go into this, I don't remember some things, and it was like an out-of-body experience when you start using pretty heavy. That's called psychosis, okay? That's called drug-induced psychosis. And I'm going to tell you something about it. They will hurt you on that. You might not realize it, but they don't understand that you're there to help them. They don't understand you want good for them. And that's why I said that to say this. If you have an addict living in your home, stop enabling him like my mother did me, like his folks did him. Stop enabling them. Let them go. And you know what? When they hit rock bottom, when they truly hit rock bottom, they're going to have a spiritual awakening.
Sometimes it takes to hit rock bottom plenty of times.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
Whatever
But you got to let them do it. You got to let them hit rock bottom. And you got to pray for them. Reach out to God or whoever your higher power is and pray for that addict, because God hears you. Just like before we do this show, I pray and I'm praying to God, God, give me the words to give to somebody today to help them. And I know there's an addict out there, or there's a parent of an addict, or a caregiver of an addict that's out there, and God that's praying to him, and God's going to connect that phone line. He's going to connect us like a phone line, and he's going to let the words come out of my mouth just like it's coming out of my mouth right now. Come out of his mouth just like it came out of his mouth, because somebody needed to hear this today. This is a message that the Lord sent to me. That's my higher power. I am not judging you. Whoever your higher power is, that's wonderful. But I look to God for my higher power.
That's right.
Yes. And we look to God for our higher power, and that's how we are where we are today. So I pray, and I'm not going to keep y'all that much longer, but I'm going to let you know how this is working for me, okay? I pray, and I just tell God, please just give me the words. And then it's just like he just pours it out of my mouth, and it's touching people, because people are commenting back to me, and they're showing us love, just like we want to show our love to the addicts that's suffering, to the recovering addicts, to anyone that's suffering with depression. We'll start talking on depression later on, but we're going to be telling our stories, and it's going, I promise you, we're kind of mapping it out, okay? Because I want it to be good for y'all. I don't want it to be so time consuming, excuse me. But we're working on that. I'm going to start next week on mine. Then he'll start on his, or vice versa. But with that, I love y'all. Y'all have my prayers. Please
like, comment, and subscribe. But before that, I want to say how she said, just run this back real quick. When she said let them go, I know it's going to hurt. I know it sounds like it's hurt, but it's actually a way of letting them know that they did all they could do, and it's just tough love. Mm-hmm. I got a phone call, from my sister years ago, telling me all she could do for me was pray for me and let me go. She couldn't do it no more.
Give it to God.
And I
Give them to
understand.
God. That's what you have to do.
Nicole, I love you, baby. If you're watching this, I love you.
We love you.
You had to let me go, and I understand that. I understand it now more than I did then. And look at me now. Look at me and my baby. Thanks to that, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And also, one more thing, baby. If y'all have something that y'all would like to share with us, if you want to do it privately, you can do it on YouTube privately. Okay? If you want to comment, if you want to tell a short little story in our comment section about how you overcome the drug that your drug of choice, or anything that's an inspiration. And if you need to talk to somebody, just go privately to YouTube and talk to us, okay? Because we'll be glad to help you, okay? But we love y'all. We'll be back Friday, and we thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.
Salute.